Let me walk you through the process. I want you to use this mind map to help yourself understand the English tenses and use this mind map in two scenarios. Scenario number one is when you work with the text or the video and you don't understand why they use certain verb forms, why they use certain tenses. You will find the answers here in this mind map. And the second scenario is when you speak, when you practice your speaking, especially your spontaneous speaking skills, and you record yourself. I want you to consult this mind map as well. As you see from the title, when you don't know which tenses to use, ask these three questions first. This is where you begin. What is it? Where are we? Can I see it? The orange parts are links to the videos that explain everything. A fact, a process, a result. The videos are super short. They're all under 1 minute long. The mind map consists of three parts. So this is part one, where you get introduced to what a process, a fact, or result is. Then this part helps you ask the right questions. And in this part, you will see examples. So how do you work with this part? The first question you ask is always the same. What is it? If this is a fact, you have two options. Is it a fact in the present or is it a fact in the past? The fact in the present is super straightforward. Here is a video that explains it. But if it's a fact in the past, we need to ask three additional questions. Is it over? How many things happened and how many times did it happen? If it's a fact, you might also want to ask the question, is it real? Sometimes we think that it's real or we want it to be real. A fact is something that is true, but sometimes we wish it were true. And this is where we need to use the conditionals. I did my best to explain the conditionals in this part of the map. If it's a fact in the past and it's over, you might want to ask one more question. Is it over? Yes. Do you regret what happened? And if you do, here's some additional information for you. This is the most complicated part of the map. A fact in the past. This is when we get to ask a lot of additional questions. However, if this is a result, you see it's not that complicated. Is it the result in the present? Are we planning to get a result in the future? Are we talking about a result in the past? This one is a little bit tricky, and you will learn why as you use the map. If it's a process, we get to ask only one additional question. Did it happen before another event in the past? And if so, look at your options. This part helps you make decisions. This part gives you examples. What you will see here is you will see examples. The yellow parts here show you what it actually means. What does it mean that it's a fact and we're in the present? A fact is something that is always true. If you don't know what a fact is, what a process means, go here. This part of the mind map will help you understand each part of the mind map on the left. What does it mean that it's always true? For example, cats like milk. She eats healthy. That's true for her. You will also see how to make negative sentences and how to ask questions. If you see three yellow parts, it means all of them are possible, and you need to understand what is true in your context. A fact in the past can mean that it happened one time in the past and we know when. Is this your situation? She published a book last year. A fact in the past can also mean that it happened repeatedly, many times in the past. It's a past habit that stopped. And then we say, when I was little, my mom would read me bedtime stories every night. It can be a fact in the past, meaning two or more events happened in the past and one of them happened earlier. Look through these examples. Which context is right for you? The same applies to the process and the present. It's usually confusing for people. When do we say she is doing that or he's looking weird? Is it happening right now? Or is it happening all the time, all day, every day? Or is it a process within certain limits? Check these explanations, look at examples. And if you need video examples, the video examples are here in orange. There is one more video here. One more video, how to talk about future plans. And I believe we have another video right here. What you think is a process in the past is usually a fact. Watch this video. I want you to get used to this mind map, and I want you to feel comfortable using it. I think that it's impossible for people, and this is what I see every day. It's very difficult to memorize all the grammar rules. And it's not useful either. We don't want to memorize the rules so that we can retrieve them from memory when we need them. We want to understand the logic of things. We want to make the right decisions when we speak. And I tried to make it simple. You ask yourself only 3 questions. What is it? Where are we? And can I see it? Good luck, and please share your feedback. If you cannot find something on this map, I'll do my best to add whatever is missing.